guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. I hope you're doing it fabulously. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I thought we could spend a few days together because I'm absolutely loving vlogging at the minute. So yeah, thought we could spend a few days together. It is currently Tuesday. We have already been to the gym this morning. We trialed an earlier session. So we went to the gym about, I think we left just after 8. Left here just after 8, and it was so nice. It feels so nice to just get it done. I did a 5k run yesterday, and again I think I was out by like 10 to 8, and it just feels so nice when you've done the session. Like, I find when I've got sessions in the middle of the day, I almost like wait around for them a little bit, and then I feel like it just takes a big chunk out of my day. So yeah, I'm really trying to get the sessions done and then kind of like start my working day. And yeah, so far so good. Also made a gorgeous coffee with the new coffee beans that we've got this morning. So we bought fresh coffee beans yesterday, and it was unreal, and it was such a nice way to finish a workout as well. But I have physio today, which I'm quite excited about. Well, I'm not really excited, but I'm hoping that they're going to give me maybe some more answers. So yes, it's currently 11:45, so I need to leave. It's over an hour, I would say. It's only up the road, but I'm going to walk, so get some steps in. But yes, I wanted to show you my new boots haul because typically all my skincare ran out all at the same time. So I did a little haul, and I've got some new products which I'm excited to try. So this first one is this Milky Toner. It's the Boots own brand. I used to use, which one did I use? I think I used the Bioma Milky Toner. Really liked it, but it just ran out and I haven't tried it again. And then there was a few that I was looking at, but this one was actually a really like affordable one, and it had some offer on it as well. So yeah, I thought I'd try it. It seems a little bit more kind of like thick textured to the one that I used before, but I actually quite like that because I did find the last one a bit runny. But yeah, the goal at the minute is basically glowy skin, because obviously I don't really have any like problem skin. My skin is just kind of combination. I have got a few spots and stuff at the minute, but that's very unlike me. But yeah, I don't really have any, I don't have like acne or anything. So I always find it's harder when you're looking at skincare, because especially even on like TikTok and stuff, everyone's kind of going, oh, this is best if you've got this sort of skin or this sort of skin. But ultimately I just want glowy skin. So that was the first thing. I did also use ChatGPT a little bit to kind of help me. The other new thing that I got was this hydrating serum. So at the minute, I'm really trying to get into like Korean skincare. Obviously it's meant to be amazing. It's meant to be so good, again, for glowy skin. So this one I think is something, I don't think it is the salmon sperm one, but it's something to do with the salmon sperm one, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's meant to be really hydrating, again, really good for glowy skin. So a lot of these things I did ask ChatGPT to, when I was going through and like buying it, I was like, oh, do I need this or do I need this? Is this the same thing? Blah, 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 blah. And I asked it to basically put it into a routine with me. So I think it'll go this, then this, and then my hyaluronic acid or retinol on top, or in the morning my vitamin C serum on top. So excited to see how I got on with that one. I also got this Banana Bright eye cream, which again I've seen absolutely everywhere. So many people rave about it. It is spenny, but I think I had £10 off. So I thought, why not? There's gonna, now's a better time to buy it than any. So this is literally what it looks like. It's the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright eye cream with vitamin C, banana powder inspired pigments, and I think it's just meant to be really good at brightening your eyes. So that's going to be part of my morning routine, which I'm very excited for. What else have we got? I also got this vitamin C brightening serum, which I always use vitamin C in the morning. At the minute I was using a Q&A one, but I find it's got a bit of a scent to it, like not a very nice scent. So yeah, so I thought I would get this one. I've gone through bottles and bottles of this before. I just find, again, it helps just glow in the morning, so I will put that on after this, although I did forget all of that this morning. What else have I got? I restocked my hyaluronic acid because I always use this in the evening. So I basically rotate in the evening. I use hyaluronic acid on one night and then I'll use retinol on another, and just rotate the two of them. So yeah, I just needed to stock up on that because my one is running low. Dave got this as well because, again, just really helpful for like sensitive skin, which he has got. And then I got this, which I'm really excited to try. It is the Beauty of Josine, I don't know how you say it, I think that's wrong, but SPF, because obviously we've got to wear our SPF and mine has literally just run out. So yeah, so that is that. I've been using the retinol eye cream and I absolutely love it. but obviously that's for an evening. So yeah, I'm excited to try this and just try more of their collection, to be fair. And then finally, I just got this cream cleanser because, like I said, at the minute I have been using, I think at the minute I've been using hyaluronic acid one, but this one has got hyaluronic acid in, and I just don't feel like you can go wrong with Simple. Obviously it's affordable, it's good vibes, and it's meant to be really good. So yeah, I'm excited to try all of those things. Dave literally went through this box yesterday and he was like, what are you going to do with all this? How is there so much stuff? But literally everything ran out at the same time. My hyaluronic acid is running out. I don't have an eye cream for the morning because that ran out ages ago. My vitamin C's run out, my SPF's run out. So yeah, we did a full-on restock. But yes, I'm going to go and have some breakfast. I haven't had breakfast yet. Have some breakfast and crack on with some work. So I shall catch up with you later. It is now the next day. It is now Wednesday. I actually didn't film anything else yesterday. By the time I got on with some work, and then we ended up having a late breakfast, we ended up having a late lunch, we took the dogs out. And yeah, that was pretty much it. I had an issue again with my wisdom tooth yesterday. Well, I think it was my wisdom tooth. Basically, the whole inside of my mouth swelled up, and it's happened quite a few times. It's not the first time, but yeah, it was just a lot of pain. So I was just not, I wasn't really with it. I was trying to work, I was trying to crack on. I think I finished work about 7, and then I went in the shower, washed my hair, and that was me done. I was literally just on autopilot. But yes, I'm feeling a lot better this morning. It is a rest day. We've just been for a walk, and now I'm going to make my morning coffee, which is very exciting. We got these beans the other day. These are from Black Sheep Coffee, so I think they're a little bit more fresh than the other ones that we had, and they're so nice. I feel like you can really taste the difference. This coffee machine is, I wouldn't say it's really complicated to use, because I don't think it's more complicated than other coffee machines. It's just, it takes a lot of getting used to in terms of weighing out the beans and, you know, doing the grind size and doing the grind amount and all those different things. But we're getting better. We're definitely getting better. So I'm going to make my morning coffee and then crack on with some work. I also need to go to Pets at Home to pick up the dog's flea and worm and stuff. And other than that, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. Have a nice rest day, I think. And yeah, hopefully bring you along with me. Milk, it went too frothy, like cappuccino frothy. So guys, I'm working on it. It's never been this frothy before. I don't really know what I did. I think I put too much air in it to start with, but it's so complicated. Like, I have watched so many TikToks on how to do it and they make it look so easy, but I think it's definitely a case of practice makes perfect. But yes, I've got my gorgeous little coffee. It still tastes stunning, and I'm gonna go and crack on with some work, so I shall catch up with you later. Right, I was not happy with that last coffee. I was not happy. The milk was too frothy, and it obviously just, everything's steaming up now. But yeah, it obviously just changed the taste of the whole thing. But I've done my milk again now for the second coffee that I've got, and it is so much better. So we're gonna see how this one comes out. Okay, again, I'm not winning any prizes for latte art, but how much better does that look? It is like a minefield, I'll be honest. I am probably Googling and TikToking everything at this point to be like, what is this? What is this? My camera died when I was making that coffee. The battery on this camera is not a vibe, but yeah, it was a much better coffee. It was not like frothy milk, it was like smooth milk. So when I watched a TikTok before, it basically said that you want it to look like a consistency of wet paint, and it did. I think when I did the first one, I basically left it too far out, as in like it put too much air into it. I don't know. I'm not a coffee, you know, I'm not a barista, but yes, the second one was much better. It's now 12 o'clock. I'm literally about to have my breakfast. I don't know where the morning has gone, but I have got my prepped overnight oats again. This time, what I actually did, because I ran out of Biscoff, I mixed Biscoff with the M&S hazelnut spread. Unreal. So I think I've already had this 2 days, that's why I know it's unreal. But yeah, this is my breakfast, my overnight oats. So it's chia seeds, almond milk, oats, cinnamon, salt, protein powder, creatine, I think that's it, and then raspberries, and yeah, a mixture of Biscoff hazelnut spread and almond milk over the top. But just thought I would give a quick deficit update. Obviously, again, if you don't want to hear, just, you know, fast forward like a minute or two. I'm 5 kg down, 5 kg, which I'm so happy with. I can really feel a physical difference the last couple of weeks, which is really exciting. So yes, I'm currently in week 11, 5 kg down. So I've got like 10 days left to go now, which is very exciting. I'm actually really enjoying it. Not, you know, don't get me wrong, I don't love like being hungry, but I'm enjoying like the routine of it. I really feel like I'm in the groove with it now, and I'm obviously enjoying seeing the progress from it. So yes, that is very exciting, but I'm also very excited to wrap it up and then obviously start the reverse and just have more flexibility and, you know, be able to just, yeah, be able to do, you know, more things. But I am going to, what am I going to do? I think I'm just going to have a little scroll on TikTok while I eat my breakfast, because I can't work and eat at the same time, and I feel like my brain's turning to mush. So yeah. Right, I have come to pick up the dogs. I'm on my phone, that's why it's like this. I've come to pick up the dogs' flea and worm and stuff, and I'm going to go to B&M and have a little look at the mugs, because I want some pretty mugs for our new coffee machine. And yeah, just needed to get out of the house, to be honest. My brain had gone to mush after being sat at my desk for hours. So we are currently here. It is absolutely pissing it down. Like, it's literally horrendous. Hence why I've got my jacket on. So I need to put my hood up. Let's go. This is actually the most disappointing collection of mugs I've ever seen. Look at these little bucket hats. But could you actually imagine trying to put them on the dog? It'd be impossible. That was such a big fat fail. I've literally not even been 10 minutes, because I went to Pets at Home, had a little look around there, picked up the dog stuff, had a look at food for them, because boring, but Rosie's allergic to chicken, so there's a lot of food that she can't have. So I was just sussing out what to buy next, because the one that I bought recently I realised still has like traces of chicken in it. So yeah, we need to completely remove it from her diet. Basically, she used to get, without going into too much detail, we took her off chicken because she was allergic to it. She's allergic to it. She still licks her paws slightly. So then I looked into the food that we bought, which was not meant to have any chicken in it, but when you actually look at it, it does have traces of chicken. So I'm basically not going to buy that one next time. I'm going to buy one without any chicken at all and see if that gets rid of it. It's not bad. She goes through phases with it, but yeah, I was having a little look around to see what food would be suitable, and yeah, and that was pretty much that. I had a little look at some of the summer stuff, but we went in over the weekend and had a look at that, so there wasn't too much to look at. There are some gorgeous bits, but I can't because I'll just buy it all. And then yeah, I went into B&M to look for mugs, and it was the most disappointing mug collection I've ever seen in my entire life. Literally walked up and down a couple of aisles and then walked out again, so that was a fail. So I'm gonna go home. I think I might make some jelly. Really random, but I was thinking about it yesterday because I was starving and I had like no calories left, and I was like, oh, I know that today Dave's got football, so I thought if I make something like jelly, then I've got like a little snack whilst he's out to kind of get me through. So I think I might go back and make that, just have a little bit of a chill before getting into work this afternoon. So yeah, that is that. It is now 3 o'clock. What? But yeah, it's 3 o'clock and I am doing some steps. As you can see, I'm on my walking pad doing some work, and I think I'm gonna do probably like an hour and then go and have my lunch. I need to cut my potatoes actually, but that won't take long. So yes, I'm gonna do this and then I can actually get a good chunk of work done, so I can sit down with my lunch, watch some YouTube, and then I think just work from the sofa for the rest of the day, because yeah, that is the only way I get through rest days. I actually find rest days really, really hard in terms of like knowing, just in terms of, I feel like having, I don't know, when I go to the gym or when I go for a run, I feel like I have that one thing in my day that I like leave the house for and do, and I just find it so much easier for the rest of the day. Whereas when I don't have that, yeah, I do just find it harder. But I have got to do like my physio exercises and stuff, because I did see a physio yesterday. I don't know if I said actually, but yeah, I basically saw the physio yesterday, and she essentially went through, so back in 2014 I had an MRI scan and on my knee, and she basically went through the letter from the consultant for that, and she was like, oh yeah, I basically got what's called Hoffa's fat pad inflammation, which I've known since then. So I was like, oh yeah, like this is what I got told, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, oh yeah, it's also in your notes that your tendons above your knee basically didn't look normal, essentially. Kind of weren't developing like as they normally would. I don't know, it was something to do with like the directions or something. Anyway, obviously it wasn't that serious because I didn't even know about it. But that is where I've been getting the pain. So we basically went through a load of different exercises to kind of determine like where the pain was coming from, and she basically said that the tendons above my knees are just a lot weaker than anywhere else, so everything I do on that left side is a lot weaker. So what she essentially did was she had me sat on the edge of the bed like this, and she was pushing against my leg, and she was like, you need to push against me to lift your leg up. And I really struggled with it on the left side. The right side was absolutely fine. I really struggled with it on the left. Once I was in this position, my legs were fully extended, she was like, right, okay, don't let me push your leg down. From that position I was really strong. So it was basically the extension where I'm not very strong, and we only did it twice, and the pain that I had was unreal. Now obviously I stopped actually doing leg extension for a while because of the pain that was coming with it. So what she essentially said was, yeah, we basically need to strengthen that muscle without movement. So what she's got me doing is when I'm like sat at my desk, I basically cross my other leg over, and then I've got to push this leg against the other leg, if that makes sense. Yes, so I've got to do that for like a few seconds at a time. Or she said I can literally like stand against a wall and almost like as if I'm like pushing my foot against the wall. She also said I need to do side planks on the left side to build up the strength on that side, and I also need to, what was the other one? I've got it written down. What was the other one? Oh yeah, and I also need to do, so I do calf raises every day to help with my shin splints. But she basically said that I need to do it with a bent knee, and I need to do it whilst like watching myself in the mirror, because what I do is, although I think I'm doing it with bent knee, I actually like every time I come out of that like raise, I straighten up a little bit. So she said you need to keep it bent, and you need to like really kind of go, not to feel it every single time, but you do want to feel it. So yeah, so I've got to basically do them for the next like month, and then I'm going to go back in a month and we're going to kind of go from there. But yeah, it's really weird because obviously we're literally stripping it back, like completely stripping it back. Obviously she was like, yeah, your strength training is really good and you're doing kind of everything you need to there. She was like, but obviously it's now finding that balance between pushing your tendons enough to obviously strengthen them, but without so much that you get pain and then obviously it pulls you backwards. Because she said obviously like when you're running and stuff, your ankle, your knee and your hip all kind of basically work together, you know, to kind of push off and to do the running. She said, so if one is weaker or one is kind of not working as it should, obviously that's going to have an impact on other areas. But she said like everything looks good, but yeah, it's just that. So she's given me some exercises to do, and yeah, I've got to do them essentially and just see how we get on. So yeah, I have got my calming tea, I'm doing my steps, and I did make my jelly. It's in the fridge. And yeah, that is that. Right, my lunch is ready and I cannot even tell you how excited I am. So I've just done my air fried potatoes, which is literally just cubed potatoes, spray of olive oil, aromat and salt. And this harissa chicken I did in the slow cooker at the beginning of the week. So that is literally just chicken breast, onions, peppers, harissa paste, cumin, paprika, salt and pepper. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I can't even tell you how excited I am. I have literally waited for this all day. I think that's the thing with rest days as well, because I'm at home so much more. I'm not even at home, I don't know what it is, but yeah, I generally get hungrier when I move less, so I have literally been waiting for this all day. I'm so excited. I'm starting my hyperfixation lunch at the minute. So I'm gonna sit down on the sofa with my lunch and watch some YouTube. Hard day. Are you having a hard day? Oh, you're so stinking cute, aren't you? See, where have you been? See, we've been for a walk. You've had your breakfast. And now we're just chilling on a Thursday morning, aren't we? Oh yeah. That's what I need to teach you, don't I? I need to teach you how to give kisses. Hi. It is now Thursday. I literally have done nothing today other than be hungry, make coffee, gym, steps, work. that's pretty much it. I was actually going to film some stuff in the gym and I took my camera, but I got stage fright. I literally got one clip, which I'll put in now. Because I'm trying to work on my pull-ups. The other gym that we were in they got rid of the rig, so I couldn't practice pull-ups. So now I can. I obviously want to get good at them again. So yeah, I did one last week and I got 2 today. So we're just gonna keep building it up. But yeah, I'm currently making food. I am making, what's it called? Hot honey halloumi Cajun chicken rice. It's a new recipe. I haven't done it before. Very, very excited for it because I'm absolutely starving. But there's literally like nothing. It just all sounds stunning. But yeah, the only problem is obviously at the minute I repeat a lot of meals because it just works for ease. So meals like this where I'm like, I've got to follow instructions and I'm not sure. I'm just a bit like, oh, can I be bothered? But I can't wait. You are literally bouncing on the lid of my pan. So I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to have a little look at the Gymshark sale. My protein have also just brought out a new stunning running collection. And yeah, I'll show you dinner once it's done. It's got a very long name, but here it is. Looks stunning. I think obviously it's meant to be a bit more like rice and less liquid, but I accidentally put too much liquid in. But we've got a little crispy halloumi on the top. It looks gorge. It is now Friday and I just wanted to wrap this video up so I can edit it and schedule it ready for the weekend. So yes, thank you for spending a few days with me. You will be pleased to know that I think I got my best coffee this morning. I'll pop a video in now. Good one. And it was literally like the most perfect reward for the run that I'd done before that. We're just going to keep getting better. I'm going to keep watching the TikToks, I'm going to keep watching the videos, and I'm going to get even better and I'm going to become a pro. My latte art is going to be pro. But yes, thank you so much for spending a few days with me, clicking on this video, watching this video. If you made it to the end, I would love it if you would subscribe, like it, all that jazz. As much as I hate saying that, it really does make a difference. And yeah, I hope you're having a gorgeous weekend and I shall see you in the next video.